You found some way to stop death and survive.
A new teaser trailer has dropped for Final Destination Bloodlines that details the final appearance from our favorite mortician, William Bloodworth. Rest in peace to the horror legend, Tony Todd. Does this new teaser covertly explain this mortician's mysterious knowledge on death's design? Well, let's get into it. Hey everybody, I'm KillJoy Jake, and today I was supposed to put out a big video regarding the original Final Destination novels, but then a new teaser trailer for Bloodlines came out last night, and I have to talk about it. That video is probably going to come out tomorrow. I also have a big review of the original Final Destination coming out sometime very soon as well. All these videos still in the works, they're coming. Kicking this update video off though, the latest spot features William Bloodworth's character asking the Campbell family who's next, with two of the brothers pointing to themselves.
So, which one of you is next?
So immediately, there are a ton of things to point out about this. Thanks to a Collider article that came out after CinemaCon, we've already discussed how these two brothers are going to die in the film. If you want to see me talk more about that one, check out this video up here. I guess there are some spoilers in that video, but technically we haven't seen any pictures, videos, whatever of the scene in question, just a loose description. I won't be detailing their deaths in this video though, so no worries, no spoilers in this one. I don't think it's a spoiler to say that these characters die. This is Final Destination. In almost every single entry, all of the characters die. Because of this, we learn that the sequence with Bloodworth must happen before these two characters die in the film. Probably right before they die, too. We've also learned that the scene with Grandma Iris is likely before this as well, when she explains to Stephanie, our new final girl, that death is coming for the entire family.
Death is coming for our family.
They already seem to know Death's design, seemingly going down the line of Campbell family members. We even got to see a better look at Grandma's compound. Holy crap, dude, Iris is more prepared for death than Laurie Strode is for Michael Myers in the 2018 film.
Get out.
We also get a quick flash of the tower explosion, which seemingly happens in 1968, based on the year on this shiny new penny. Some dorky looking kid throws it off the side of the tower, and my guess is this coin is going to set off some sort of awful chain reaction that leads to the whole thing falling over and exploding. I mean, why else would this super cinematic shot of a coin be included in the film itself? I mean, come on, that's not too big of a stretch. This thing is setting off the whole explosion. We also got this brand new sick looking poster that came out yesterday showcasing the scene itself. I've gotten a lot of comments asking if that's the only premonition we're going to get in this film, just the one that happens to Iris all the way back in seemingly 1968. Personally, I think the character of Stephanie, played by Caitlin Santawana, will likely have some sort of premonition as well, kicking off these new events seemingly happening in present day. It wouldn't be the first time this series has had multiple premonitions in the same film.
Kimberly, what did you see?
The juiciest part of this new teaser, though, is of course William Bloodworth explaining the rules of death to our marked family in a very cryptic fashion. We have not skipped a beat since 2011, baby. This right here is what the fans want. Bloodworth tells them that you have to either take a life or you have to die.
Or you have to die.
What? No.
Good luck.
He's of course referencing the methods utilized in Final Destination 2 and 5, which of course had varying results. Now, this obviously isn't the entire clip. He says that you have to die, but I think there's gonna be another part to that where he says you have to be resuscitated. But of course, in William Bloodworth fashion, where he doesn't say that exactly, but kind of like leans towards it in a very ambiguous way, our characters will likely take it out of context, which leads to more deaths. That's kind of what this whole franchise is about, after all. The Final Destination 2 method, specifically referring to Kimberly Corman, is that you have to die and then be resuscitated. Apparently, during the CinemaCon footage, the brothers shown in today's trailer are discussing these two methods at a hospital later on in the movie. They're attempting this method in question using a peanut butter cup, because one of them, Bobby specifically, is allergic to peanuts. Not the worst way to go out and then be brought back to life. It beats the Final Destination 5 method, where you have to literally murder somebody, which is illegal, just in case you forgot. So circling back to William Bloodworth here, what is going on with this character? Supposedly we're getting his backstory in this new movie. Who is this guy? Well, a long-running theory in the Final Destination fandom is that maybe he's death personified. I gave my own take on that specific theory in this video here that's showing up on screen. Check it out if you're interested. As we learn more about this movie, however, I'm starting to lean towards the idea that actually he is a real person, not the Grim Reaper, and he actually survived the tower collapse alongside Iris. William then found a way to cheat death, which is how he knows so much about all this. There are two methods to escape death, the ones we were just talking about a second ago, and William Bloodworth knows about both of them. So if he cheated death already, how could he possibly know about two if he only had to attempt one of them? I mean, he knows about these things before the events of any of the films we've seen so far. My theory is that Bloodworth knows Iris from the tower collapse. Maybe she saved his life all those years ago. Bloodworth likely took the Final Destination 2 approach of unaliving himself and then being resuscitated. I mean, he works at a morgue. It would be so easy to write in the Flatliners approach here. If we're gonna get into real logistics too, he probably knows somebody in the medical field that could help him with that. He probably knows about the way more draconian Final Destination 5 method through Iris, however. I think the reason Iris lives in isolation is not only because death is eventually going to come for her, but that she stole someone else's lifespan. She likely feels guilty, if not paranoid, about her choices, which essentially make this a monkey paws scenario. The only person who's kept her dirty little secret all this time, of course, William Bloodworth.
Please. You'll wake the dead.
Personally, I really dig this theory that both of these characters survived this awful tragedy and then cheated death again, got off of the list in two different ways, because it gives so much setup to Bloodworth's character, how he knows all of these things this entire time. Also, if my theory on Iris is correct, she killed somebody to steal their lifespan. This would be the first time in the franchise that it's actually worked. I mean, technically it worked for one of our characters in Final Destination 5, but nowhere near as long as it did for Iris. She has found a way to push that one to its limits. Now, even if all of this is true, we still don't know who Iris killed and how she was able to live for so long and be so certain of that as well. Did she kill a baby, like the brothers actually discuss in the film based on the CinemaCon footage? I mean, as awful as that sounds, that would be the best way to extend your life. Was this seemingly sweet old lady driven to do something that awful? I have no idea, but oh god, am I excited to find out on May 16th when this movie finally drops. I am so excited for this one.
I'll see you soon.
Hey everybody, if you're as hyped for Final Destination Bloodlines as I am, please make sure to subscribe to this page. I have a ton of theories and update videos that are already on the channel regarding the new flick, as well as I Know What You Did Last Summer 2025, 28 Years Later, and many other upcoming movies. Thank you all for your support. Also, check out my horror gaming channel GullGotha for some scary gaming streams. If you enjoy watching adults scream at video games made for children, you should definitely give it a try. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers over there too, so help us hit our goal. What do you think is happening here in the new Final Destination Bloodlines teaser? Let me know down in the comments below. You guys are coming up with some even crazier theories than I am. I love reading through some of these. Thank you all again for watching. Please subscribe, and as always, don't forget to kill it out there, y'all.